The numbers on U.S. student debt, after all, are truly staggering. The average 2015 U.S. university graduate who took out loans to help pay for tuition enters the workforce with $35,000 in student debt. In the U.S., total student debt exceeds $1.15 trillion, dwarfing, for instance, the nation's credit card debt. The insults and criticism were not unexpected. What was surprising was people's enthusiasm about the competition. Thousands have participated in the discussion. Who do you think is the most glamorous person? A biotechnologist who led his company in international research, an ordinary welder who gained international fame through his work, or a photographer complimented widely for a series of photos? In the photo, the wildcat's huge paws are clamped onto the side of the white safari jeep in which Chapel was a passenger. Almost as tall as the jeep on her hind legs, she appears to be forcing her muscle into the back window. Certain types of methodology are more suitable for some research projects than others. For example, the use of questionnaires and surveys is more suitable for quantitative research, whereas interviews and focus groups are more often used for qualitative research purposes. Another administration option is to bake marijuana at a relatively low temperature to kill any dangerous microorganisms and then allow that patient to eat it or drink it. Both of these methods of administration make smoking the drug unnecessary. However, criticism of medical marijuana has also been raised because as a natural plant, it cannot be patented and marketed by pharmaceutical companies and is unlikely to win widespread medical acceptance. A smoking ban is a public policy that includes criminal laws and health regulations that prohibit smoking in certain public places and workspaces. There are varying definitions of smoking employed in this legislation. The strictest definitions define smoking as being the inhalation of any tobacco substance, while the loosest define smoking as possessing any lit tobacco product.
But there's no context for the words we read.
They can tutor other students who need help for the preparation of the course and the test.
The artist's early work was a goodbye. Feelings of nerves are common to all university freshers.
He was an abstract expressionist painter.
I can't afford to take a gap year unless I can get a job and save up.
There are several reasons for population growth, such as better education.
Marketing involves many activities, including doing research, developing products, and promoting them.
The financial report for the last quarter will be available this afternoon. Extra seminars will be scheduled to assist you with revision. But overall, surely scientific development is a positive thing.
You should inquire about the direct deposit.
From reading philosophy, I came up with 3 principles as the guiding principles for a just city, of the principles of equity, democracy and diversity. Of these were derived from the works of a number of philosophers, most preeminently I supposed on Ross. My choice of word equity rather than equality is in fact based on Ross's argument that a policy ought to distribute benefits to people where the worst off become better off. So the worst off don't have to become equal to everybody else, but no policy should in fact make those who are most disadvantaged more disadvantaged. And it means that we have to talk about the policy at the time it's being enacted. To say, while we have to make our city more competitive because sometime and by, the benefits will trickle down to those people who were worst off doesn't justify making them worst off as that time. We have a lot of examples on the world of people whose homes were destroyed in the name of the greater good and say eventually they will benefit. But equity means that you do not in fact take advantage of those people who are weakest.
Name a month that falls between September and November.
What is the word for a period of 100 years? Who reads the news on television?
What is the word for a building or room where art exhibitions are held?
How many sides are there in a bilateral agreement?